Rakal Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who rule well and who taught us the truth, the trailblazers of all Israel. All right, the men ushering in the kingdom of heaven on this earth today. All right, shalom and salutations to all of Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures teach us to do. All right, I was just going to get me some shut-eye, got a good workout, came to the crib, chilled, it's fucking, I got to go to work in a couple hours, all right. But, I seen some shit on TV that really just fucking, it get to me, man, the pride of these Edomites, man. I was just scrolling up Netflix, and I ain't even, and all you got to do to know the spirit that Esau is in, man, you got to watch. Just like the beloved Elder Malcolm McCall out how Hashem Shai had us, to the spirit and power. How about Hashem Shai? How about Hashem Shai? Brakatah, that brother, the elder brother. He had us watch American Horror Story. If you really want to know the spirit of Esau, you watch that, man. But on a side note, what vexed me was Esau got all this a post-apocalyptic category. It's just like that movie, and there will be apocalypse. There will be a destruction. All right. The revelation is coming, all right? Yahweh Hashem Shai is going to reveal himself and his Israelites and his saints to the whole planet of the earth. But like the book of Eli be considered a post-apocalyptic movie, But really, that's a pre-apocalyptic movie because the cannibalism, the famines, all right? The destruction that was happening in that movie and the state that the woman was in, the state that the men was in, the state that the people was in, that's what's about to come before the Third World War, all right? And they all blamed, in that movie, they all blamed the blast, which was the nukes hitting America, on this Bible because the Lord speaks about that. He speaks about his glittering spear, all right? He speaks about creating the smith, the smith that makes the coals and the weapons. All right, his armory, his arrows are shot from one country to another. But in that movie, that particular movie, I'm just using it because that's a popular so-called post-apocalyptic movie, which should be a pre-apocalyptic movie. Because after this place is nuked, the kingdom of heaven is going to be here. Everything the brothers been fighting for, everything the brothers been preaching for, everything the brothers been presenting, losing for. All right. That's why the Lord, Yahweh Shai, told Peter and the apostles, the disciples, what did he tell them? He said that he talked about a man giving away, everything. He said that he would give them 12 thrones and they would judge the 12 tribes of Israel, man. He said to present their bodies as a living sacrifice. He said to bear that cross. So for everything that you brothers is out there doing, man, it's a reward to that, man. But the pride of these Edomites making these post-apocalyptic movies. Look, America is through, man. It's riots all over the place. All right, it's seditions amongst men. All right, everything is literally in fire, man. Everybody firing, riots, protesting, all around the whole world. And you got niggers over here in America. And when I say niggers, I'm talking about so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites according to the Bible, thinking about some goddamn Halloween, man. Christmas, bro. Thanksgiving dinner. These coon-ass niggas finna celebrate Thanksgiving after saying, fuck Christopher Columbus. He slaughtered all the Indians. But nevertheless, man, it's because they in the spirit of Esau, man. And that I call it post-traumatic slave syndrome, man. That's what they're into, man. That low self-esteem. That superiority, that inferiority complex, all right? Salaki. But nevertheless, man, this was just something I wanted to put up raw, man. Because these heathens, look, man, post-apocalyptic movie, get the fuck out of here. This is Obadiah 1 and verse 3. It says, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's talking about the Edomites, who classified themselves as white in the 1600s, because prior to that, like the Elder Malcolm always brings out, there was no such thing as white, all right? They prescribed to themselves whiteness, man, a whole fucking race, all right? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, that's right on their money, though thou set thyself amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. And that's what they do. They exalt themselves as the eagle. All right, they put it on their money. They put it as their symbol. All right, and they set their nests among stars. They make space programs and all this other BS, like you see in that second movie of that installment of what's the fuck with Will Smith, Independence Day. Right, you got the chariots come and wipe this place out, man. And Esau think he gonna go to the moon, man. Hey, how about Shimmy Hawashah said, though thou diggest in the hell, all right, though they dig us in the earth with them deep underground military base, I'm gonna bring thee up. Though thy goest to the heavens, from this I will bring thee down. And you ain't never went on a damn moon. But if you could, the Lord will still snatch your raggedy ass up out of it, because you can't escape judgment, Esau. Ain't no post-apocalypse for Esau, man. You're gonna get your judgment, man. You're gonna get your chains, man. Yasha Allah, all right, the apple of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's eye, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, whether they was the righteous and the wicked, they all went into slavery together. All right, the Lord, you know, he punished us as a nation, and he's going to punish you in the nations. You're going to be rounded up and eradicated, man. But before that, your kingdom is going to be destroyed, man. It ain't no post-apocalyptic BS, man. Anyway, let me get my next scripture. All right, because the pride of thy heart, it has deceived them, man. And everything, and out of all these things, you know, that's going on in the world, our people, and when I say our people, I'm talking about the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they look at us crazy, man. Like we're the weirdest niggas out here, man. And all we doing, as we have been doing for years, are preaching the things that you're seeing come to pass now more than ever. Let me see. It's that Salaki. It's the 28th chapter. This is Jeremiah 28:8. It said, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old have prophesied both against many kings, both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war and evil and of pestilence. And that's what we prophesying about, of war and evil and of pestilence. Hey, the whole world says they believe in the Lord, you know, Yahushua, who they falsely call Jesus. All right, but he prophesied about the downfall of this kingdom because he was the greatest prophet of all the prophets. All right. He prophesied about the downfall of this kingdom, man. You know why? Because when this kingdom comes to a downfall, he's coming to establish his, brothers. All right? And you Negroes, all right, in the ghetto have no clue of what's going on. All right? This is St. Matthew 24:14. It said, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in the world for a witness unto all nations, and then the end shall come. And we've been seeing that, man. We have been seeing that. This gospel through the World Wide Web, through the internet, through the unicorn, through the satellite technology, through the one horn, all right, the unicorn, through the World Wide Web, this gospel has been preached throughout the four corners of the earth. Now the end is coming. All right? And our people, like I just said, they thinking about Easter next year. They thinking about Christmas, man. Hey, but this is when all these catastrophic events are going on in the world at one time, all right? Whole societies collapsing. Look at Venezuela. Look at what's going on in Beirut. Look at what's going on in all these countries, man. France, all right? I'm just naming a few of many off top. I ain't the greatest geopolitical brother, but Ray Charles can see this, man. The scriptures talking about being occupied in prophecies. All the brothers can see it, man. All right, but this is the state of our people. Hey, Matthew 37, Salaki, Matthew 27:36. It said, but that day or hour knoweth no man but the angels of heaven, but my Father, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only, because the Lord knows, Yahweh knows the exact day that he's going to bring this judgment, but we are at the end of the end. When Yahushua died, that was the beginning of the end. Now we're at the end of that. It said, but as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered the ark. All right? And that's what the people are doing. They're eating, they're drinking, they're marrying, they're giving in marriage. Hey, like Jake say, they partying and bullshitting. But Esau, hey, for the pride, all the pride, the wickedness, and the abominations, you can't name nothing on 3 fingers that America ain't done not to be eradicated, man. Sodom and Gomorrah was the example, man. In America, worse than that. Salaki, I was checking the time, man. You know, I ain't want to make this too long or nothing. You know, but you got Sodom, Gomorrah, all these wicked ass societies. America's more wicked than all of them, man. And these people think that this place ain't gonna be destroyed.